Darci Lynne's mother recently shared the startling truth about her daughter's backstage life, and it's far from the happy narrative everyone believed. Behind Darci's captivating ventriloquist acts and infectious smiles was a young girl under immense pressure. Fame, once her dream, quickly turned into a relentless force that dominated her life, stripping away her childhood, friendships, and even her sense of identity. This story goes beyond her incredible talent. It reveals the heartbreak and resilience behind her journey and why it's far from over. Darci Lynne seemed like the perfect fairy tale winner of America's Got Talent in 2017, but the reality behind the scenes was far from glamorous. Let's peel back the layers and uncover what truly happened. The pressures of fame that weighed heavily on someone so young. Behind her dazzling performances and golden buzzer moments, a storm was brewing, one that nearly derailed everything. The 12-year-old with a puppet and a voice that left the world stunned had much more happening behind the curtain than anyone could imagine. Her father, unaware of the mounting pressures, saw his daughter bravely perform for millions, masking the struggles she endured. Fame, though rewarding, came at a steep cost, and Darci paid it the moment she stepped onto the AGT stage. Darci started as a shy Oklahoma girl who clung to her mom, too nervous to make eye contact with strangers. Everything changed after a small-town talent competition. It appeared as though success came naturally to her, winning contests and gaining fans. However, at just 10 years old, professional ventriloquist Gary Owen recognized her talent and began managing her career. Suddenly, her world shifted from middle school classrooms to signing contracts, and her life became a whirlwind of performances, travel, and adult decision-making. Her golden buzzer moment on AGT was unforgettable, a performance that earned her universal admiration. But behind the applause, her mother, Misty, struggled with wanting Darci to focus more on singing while her daughter's passion for ventriloquism persisted. This pursuit led Darci to tour the U.S., performing over 50 shows, captivating audiences, and inspiring fans who even brought puppets to her events. She became a regular on TV, appearing on shows like The Ellen DeGeneres Show and Jeff Dunham specials. Yet, all the success came with its own set of sacrifices. The entertainment industry, notorious for exploiting young talent, pushed Darci into a relentless schedule. While she smiled for cameras, the pressure to maintain her image as a child prodigy grew heavier. By her early teens, she started redefining herself, exploring music, songwriting, and acting. Her Instagram showcases her with a guitar, performing with a band, hinting at her desire to move beyond ventriloquism and into other creative ventures. She's navigating a delicate balance between honoring the career that made her famous and carving out her own identity. Her foray into acting, as seen in a Cowgirl song, further showcased her versatility as a performer. Acting presented new challenges, requiring her to step out of her comfort zone once again. At the same time, her education took a back seat to her career, forcing her to switch from public school to homeschooling. This decision, while practical, further isolated her from peers her age. Darci's fame also impacted her social life deeply. Overnight, she transitioned from a regular kid to a national sensation, leaving little time for childhood friendships. While her peers enjoyed sleepovers and school dances, Darci was rehearsing, touring, and navigating a world far removed from theirs. Keeping old friendships alive became difficult, and forming new ones was even more challenging. As a celebrity, she had to contend with distinguishing genuine friends from those seeking the spotlight, a task that often led to loneliness and trust issues. Through it all, her family, her parents, Misty and Clark, and brothers Nick, Dalton, and Nate, worked to provide a sense of normalcy. However, maintaining that balance was a Herculean task with Darci's fame drawing so much attention. Despite the challenges, Darci continues to evolve. While ventriloquism remains a cornerstone of her identity, she's determined to explore other passions, like music and acting. Her journey is both inspiring and bittersweet, a testament to her resilience in the face of fame's heavy toll. As she moves forward, redefining herself while honoring the past, Darci Lynne's story reminds us of the price of success, especially for those who achieve it so young. Time will tell where her path leads, but one thing is certain: her talent, perseverance, and courage will continue to guide her through life's highs and lows. Certainly. Here's a rephrased version of the text that retains all the details but uses different wording and structure. Darci Lynne's mother has unveiled the surprising and painful truth about what really occurred behind the scenes of her daughter's success. The reality is far from the joyful image the world believed. Behind Darci's mesmerizing ventriloquist performances and radiant smiles was a young girl dealing with immense and unimaginable pressure. What began as a dream of fame quickly turned into an overwhelming force that consumed her life, costing her childhood, friendships, and even her sense of self. This is the story of how fame almost shattered her journey, and why her story isn't over yet. In 2017, Darci Lynne captured hearts as the fairy tale winner of America's Got Talent. However, what happened off stage told a very different story. Let's uncover the hidden struggles, the pressures of stardom, and the darker realities the public didn't see. Fame, for someone so young, comes at a steep cost, and Darci's story is no exception. At just 12 years old, Darci stunned the world with her puppet performances and singing talent. But behind the scenes, there was much more going on than anyone realized. Her father was oblivious to the mounting challenges while Darci bravely put on a smiling face for millions of viewers. Fame came with a heavy price tag, and Darci paid it fully the moment she stepped onto the AGT stage. Her childhood was essentially traded for a career in entertainment. Before her rise to fame, Darci was a timid girl from Oklahoma who avoided eye contact and often hid behind her mother. Her life took a dramatic turn after entering a small talent show. What appeared to be a natural path to success was actually a whirlwind of rapid change. She started winning competitions and gaining fans, which quickly caught the attention of professional ventriloquist Gary Owen. At just 10 years old, she began training under his guidance and transitioned from performing for fun to signing contracts. Her career took off, but with success came complications. Her golden buzzer moment on AGT was nothing short of magical. The judges and audience adored her, but beneath the applause, her mother, Misty, wrestled with wanting Darci to focus more on singing rather than ventriloquism. Despite this, Darci pursued her passion, embarking on a nationwide tour of over 50 shows. She gained a devoted fan base, with admirers even bringing puppets to her performances. Television appearances became routine, with spots on The Ellen DeGeneres Show and Jeff Dunham's Halloween special. Yet, behind the cameras, the toll of such rapid success began to show. The entertainment industry, notorious for pressuring young stars, placed an enormous burden on Darci. While her confidence seemed to grow on stage, she was privately grappling with the immense expectations tied to her image as a child prodigy. As she matured, she began exploring new creative outlets, such as songwriting and playing guitar, which she showcased on Instagram. These posts hinted at her desire to move beyond ventriloquism into other artistic pursuits. Acting also became part of her evolution. In a Cowgirls song, she demonstrated her ability to act and sing, stepping outside the puppet world. However, acting brought its own set of challenges, requiring her to step out of her comfort zone once again. Meanwhile, her education had to be adapted to accommodate her career. Although Darci initially remained in public school, the demands of her schedule eventually necessitated homeschooling, adding another layer of isolation to her life. Her rise to fame also deeply affected her personal relationships. Practicing ventriloquism for hours meant less time for childhood friendships. While her peers attended sleepovers and school events, Darci was rehearsing or touring across the country. Maintaining connections with old friends became nearly impossible, as her experiences diverged drastically from theirs. Even attempts to make new friends were fraught with difficulty. Many people sought to befriend her for her fame rather than her genuine self, leaving Darci wary and unsure of whom to trust. Amid this chaos, her family tried to keep her grounded. Her parents, Misty and Clark, along with her brothers, Nick, Dalton, and Nate, made every effort to preserve some sense of normalcy. However, balancing family life with Darci's skyrocketing career was far from easy. Despite the challenges, Darci's determination to grow remains evident. Ventriloquism, the art form that propelled her to stardom, still plays a significant role in her life, but she is actively carving out a broader identity. Her Instagram features her playing guitar and performing with a band, hinting at her love for music beyond puppetry. Acting and songwriting are also part of her exploration, showing her versatility and resilience in redefining herself. Darci Lynne's story is a blend of inspiration and heartbreak. While her incredible talent and hard work have brought her immense success, the sacrifices she's made along the way are undeniable. As she moves forward, navigating the challenges of fame and finding her voice beyond ventriloquism, her journey continues to captivate and inspire. Whether she's performing on stage or discovering new passions, Darci's resilience and creativity ensure her story is far from over.